Hello friends, today I'm going to demonstrate load balancing and scalability. Load balancers and scalability ensure high availability, scalability and fault tolerance. So with me here I have three instances, and how I managed to create the three instances. First, I had to first create the buckets where I loaded my applications, and then I had to link my buckets with the created instances under EC2 instances. So uh, let me just go straight to creating a load balancer. So I'll scroll and click on load balancers. I want to click on create load balancer, and then I'm going to use the first option, which is application load balancer. With this, because I'm going to use HTTP or HTTPS, that's how I'm going to be accessing it. So I'll click on create load balancer. I give it a name. I want to give it my auto load balancer, and then I'm going to use internet facing. Uh, and then also I'm going to use IPv4, going to be accessed publicly, and from there the VPC I'll leave it to the default, because for now I have only one option because I'm using FreeTire. Then I'm going to choose the availability zones. I want to use EU North 1A and also EU North 1B. uh, then from there I need to choose the security group. I created my security group, and that security group is called ARB security group. I really want to select that one. You can have two, but for now I just want to use only one. Let me remove the default one, and then I also have to go and choose a target group. I created a target group. With a target group, basically this one, it tells a load balancer where to direct traffic to. uh, so I'm going to select my target group, which is this, my target group. And then from there, I can be able to create my load balancer. So it is creating, yes, that's successfully created my load balancer. Okay, so now, if in case I can copy this DNS name, I should be able to access, uh, I should be able to access all my instances by refreshing, simply refreshing from one instance to another, from one instance to another. And we use basically load balancer to distribute traffic among servers. And when you are using load balancer, you should be able to load just one server, and then you keep refreshing to access the other server. So I want to see whether my load balancer is active. For now, it is still showing the state is provisioning. Yes, friends. So if I can check my load balancer, when I try to refresh, it shows me it is active. So now I can simply click on it, and then I go and copy the DNS name. After copying the DNS name, I can come and paste it in my web browser. Then there, I should be in position to load my applications. So each time I refresh, I should be able to access a different application. Yes, so for now you can see this is my portfolio, where someone can really read something about me. That's my website. Then when I still refresh, I should be able to access my language translator. So I still refresh, I should be at least able to access my my to-do list. Friends, uh, having created load balancers, now we can go on and create uh, auto scaling groups. So with auto scaling, it is basically, it helps to maintain the availability of my application. So I'll click on auto scaling groups. I go ahead and click on create auto scaling group. Here, let me give it a name, my auto scaling group, maybe. Um, and then from there, I can, I have to launch my template. I created a template, which is my template. And then from that, I just go next. This, I need to choose the VPS, which I use it for now. I just had only one option because I'm using FreeTire, which is the available one. And then is the zones, the availability zones, which I use it. I use it this EU North 1A, EU North 1B. Yes, and then from there I can go next. And then from this, they are asking for the load balancer. So I need to attach an existing load balancer because I already have one. And from this, I need to choose the existing target groups, and of which I have only one target group, which I created. Then from this, I don't need to attach the VPS service. but I can turn on the elastic balancing health check so that it can keep checking the status of my instances. Uh, yes, the status of my instances. And then I can go next. Then here, uh, the group size. The group size, I desire to have maybe at least 3. The desired capacity would be 3, at least because for now I have only 3 applications there. So the minimum should be 3 because the desired must be the same, or the minimum should not be less than the desired. So I choose also to have 3 minimum. Then maximum it should have for me 5. Then I also need to look for the target to set the target tracking policy. And with this, I'm targeting maybe let me change from 50 to 80. So beyond 80, it should also create for me one other more instance beyond uh, 80. So if I can go next, adding notifications, I don't prefer to add notifications. Then the tags, no, I also don't prefer to add the tags. Then with this, having done all this, I can now successfully create my scaling group. I guess when I'm creating the auto scaling group. So if I can check whether my auto scaling groups have been created, I can click on my auto scaling groups. So here I should be able to go on the activity section, and then I should be able to find at least my three auto scaling groups have been created here. Likewise, if I can check on my target groups, you realize that on my target groups now I have 6 which have been created and they are running and they are healthy. Then also, if I can as well check on my instances, for example, if I check on my instances, I should find, if I can maybe refresh this, I should be in position to find which have been created on top of the other first three applications that I had. So I have this one, I have this, and then I equally have this other one here. Apart from these other 3 applications that I had before. You will actually realize that if I can go to my load balancers here, and then I click on my load balancers, and I copy the DNS name. So I can copy this DNS name next in my browser, and when I paste it in my browser, yeah, I should be able to access even the other things that have been created through the process of auto scaling. Yes, so the moment I just load this, I can keep refreshing to access every other application that I have. So when I still refresh, you can see that my to-do list comes up. I can go ahead and maybe if I can refresh now, I have my language translator. When I choose to, for example, delete an instance which has been created through the process of auto scaling, for example, I can check this. I want to terminate that instance. If I can, sorry, if I can terminate this very instance which has been created as a result of auto scaling, I click on instance state, then terminate. Exit. Scaling should be able to recognize that it has been terminated, and then it will create another one. Uh, as soon as we just terminate one, then it should be in position to do what? To create another one. So from this, it's successful termination or deletion. So it is doing that. So if I can go back to my auto scaling groups, then it should be recognized that instance has been automated. Then it will start also the process of creating another one. Okay, if I can go to the section for activity and I come here, okay, so you can see this terminating. So it is recognizing that it is terminating, and at the same time, it's launching a new institute instance. Meanwhile, as this one is being terminated, it's going to launch a new instance. So that's what I really had with load balancing and scalability. Thank you very much. My name is Agawa Lucky.